Aussie gamers, welcome to today's Lucas's Last 48, and today I'm going to talk quite a fair bit about my PC and PC gaming in particular. When I play my PC, which is just behind me, I'm sitting at this computer desk here, and it's all well and good if I am doing my video editing, audio editing, and recording podcasts and things like that. But when it comes to sitting down and playing games like Skyrim that I've recently gotten into, it can become a little bit uncomfortable after about an hour, and I just want to kick back and play in comfort. And in the past I have used the Steam sharing or streaming feature using Big Picture, where I get my laptop, plug it into my TV in the lounge room, stream the game to that, which is very effortless using Steam, and play using a wireless controller in the lounge room on my big leather couch on my 60-inch TV, which is really good. The problem is I no longer have a functional laptop that's compatible with that. And one of the best features of it as well is it uses the processing power of your beefy PC, not the laptop. So the laptop really just needs enough CPU power to stream, and that's it. So that prompted me to do a bit of a search for some sort of a device that would allow me to do that without having to fork out the money for another laptop. And I came across what's called the Steam Link, and it's coming soon. You can see on the Steam store. Let me just press play on this behind me. And it basically does what a laptop would do with the streaming side of things, but it's only in a really small box that you can connect up to your TV, and it's compatible with wireless Xbox One controllers, Xbox 360 controllers, as well as connected ones, cabled ones, and via USB. And that one, it came up, and on the Australian Steam store, it comes up as coming soon. But they are available currently. You can purchase them from overseas on eBay. They're about $120. Or if you purchase it direct from Amazon, you can get it for about $60 US, which I think worked out to be about 80 something dollars Australian delivered, which seems really attractive. So I'm thinking about getting one of those. If any of you guys have heard of it or use one, have one or anything like that, let me know. It'd be interesting to see how they work. I've heard some information that they work quite well with most games, but there are some games that sort of take a bit of a hit with frame rates and things like that. But for the majority of it, it sounds like it's a pretty neat little design there on that the Steam Link. So hopefully I might have one of them in the next week or two, depending on how long the delivery time takes. So yeah, let me know your setup. Tell me how you play your PC games, and if you do use any streaming features like this. Secondly, in the last 48 hours, I have I saw some information, and it was on the Aussie Gamers Express page while I was sleeping after doing an all-nighter. I found out that there's been a little bit of a sneaky leak of what the next Tomb Raider game could be called. Now, it was suggested on the post on Aussie Gamers Express that, look, it's very likely that it may change because it's going to be a work in progress, being fairly early in development probably for the next Tomb Raider game. But I think it was on an aeroplane. Somebody snuck a little look at somebody of importance's laptop, which showed the name Shadow of the Tomb Raider. The legitimacy of this so-called leak is, I guess, untested. I haven't seen it anywhere else to be verified, but Shadow of the Tomb Raider sounds like a viable name for a game in the Tomb Raider world, and I can't say I mind it. I think it sounds good. With the name Shadow of the Tomb Raider, it kind of makes me feel like Lara would sort of be progressing beyond just her Tomb Raidering roots, and will leaving a shadow behind, maybe something like that. Or she may be advancing to bigger and better things in the Tomb Raiding world, which might open up the floodgates to different areas, different storylines, different action adventure styles. So I think that without a doubt anyway, regardless of what the game's called, in the same vein of the current Tomb Raider games like Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider, whatever they come up with next, as long as they keep that same DNA, that same formula that made the first two games so amazing, third one will be brilliant. I think it'll be a great game. They are fantastic. But yeah, look, that's my last 48 hours for you, just in a bite size anyway. I did do a lot of other things, but that's just the two real standout things that I wanted to talk about today. So thanks everyone for listening. Frog's still in my throat. And I'll see you again in the next 48 hours. And make sure you say hello to Red Recap tomorrow. See ya.